Here we are at Streetbike, where I've just dropped off the R6 and we are now going to be getting on my new steed, and it's quite good. We've got a comparison of the older model and the new model, and my friend here, Jase, to talk us through the bike. So how are you doing, mate? First of all, you alright?
Not so badly.
Good stuff. Now, what have we got here? What bike am I going to be heading out on next?
Well, today we're going to be giving you an SV650.
Nice.
This is a K8 model.
Yep.
And basically, that's unchanged for this year.
Okay.
This model that you see in front of you is pretty much sport spec'd.
Yep. What
I mean by that is that on a sport spec, when you buy the bike, it'll come with a lower fairing.
Yep.
It'll come with a cowl to replace the seat.
Yes.
You take the grab rail away, gives it a more sporty feel. Okay. But let's get to basics with the bike, really.
Yeah, yeah.
The bike came out, I think it was 1999 it came onto the market.
Yep.
And this is a bike pretty much what came onto the market at the time.
Yes.
A lot more rounded, very much the style of the time.
Much more bigger rounded front end, isn't it?
Yeah. That was the style.
Yeah.
Basically from the old TL1000 that was out at the time.
Yeah.
V-twin engine, nice Ducati type style frame. It's like a trellis type style, and came onto the market, and we sold rucks and rucks of these bikes. Yeah. They've been an absolute cracker. Part of the reason it's been a cracking bike, Group 9 for a naked one on the insurance.
It's not bad at all, is it, really? Yeah.
Group 10 for the third one.
Yeah.
So it undercut insurance groups and bandits and stuff like that, phases, that type of thing. But the other thing that seemed to sell the bike really well, the early ones had particularly a low seat.
Yes.
So great for lady riders as well.
Yep.
This one here belongs to a lady.
It does indeed, yeah. She's kind of let us film it. And
that's right. And she's had it about 3 or 4 years, I believe. But yeah, cracking all-round bike. So that's the old one.
I've been told by everyone that rides these, they're the perfect bike. Say you've just passed. I mean, we've been doing a lot on 600s, obviously the racier ones, the R6, the CBF 600RR and stuff now. But this is, when we look at like the CBF 600 I was riding the other day, the and you know, we're talking about perfect bikes when you learn to get on that are forgiving but still provide you with the front. This is pretty much the ultimate one, isn't it?
I think what set them apart from its competitors.
Yeah.
When they launched the bike, they came with a decent chassis.
Yes.
So that's where the forgivingness comes from.
Yeah.
It's got a cracking chassis, but the main factor behind the bike has been the motor. 68 brake horsepower.
Yep.
Now if you compare that to maybe the Bandits at 85 to 90 brake, Phasers probably nearing 100 brake, 98 brake. It doesn't sound very much.
Yeah.
But it's all in the motor. It's a V-twin engine.
Yeah.
So you've got loads of torque.
Yeah.
So where on the Bandit or a Phaser or a Hornet, you're probably up and down the gearbox a little bit.
Yeah.
What's actually happening with this machine is that you'll come out of a bend, if you're in the wrong gear,
Yeah.
which can happen to us all, basically it will accelerate out the bend with no problems at all.
Sweet.
As you can see, we haven't left you any fuel as
Yeah,
usual.
that's all good. I can go next to the garage. It's just nice. It revs up to 11,000 as well.
Yeah, but the actual bike itself, very, very forgiving, very easy to ride. Good for a beginner.
Yep.
If you know what you're doing with one, you'll certainly shake up a few GSX-Rs, R6s on the way.
Because really easy to ride fast, aren't they?
Very easy to ride. And say the gearbox, you're not dancing with the gearbox all the time.
Yeah, you're literally just powering on that wave of torque. And
yeah. If you're a smooth rider, the V-twin will suit you even more as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to be thrashy, you buy the Phaser,
yeah.
You buy a Hornet or you buy a Bandit. If you want something that's going to take you out to Wales, nice, comfortable, easy riding style.
This is the one.
This is the one. The other thing about it looks sporty.
Yeah.
It's a sports touring riding position.
Yeah.
So you're not right over the front of the bike when you're riding it. Obviously being fair, it's going to give you some protection as well. So riding position wise, it is pretty comfortable for a sports bike.
Does look good.
We'll go around it. What have we got on it? So you got obviously, as you can see, 2 nice big bright headlights on the front with side lights in there as well. Even though it's black, it's going to stand out.
Yeah,
got plenty of presence on the road. So you've got that, of course. Coming back over, you've got a good sized tank on it. I would say tank range is probably about 150 miles.
Sweet.
Obviously down to how you use it, you could probably get a little bit more out of it if you're a bit smoother again.
Yeah.
So it's got a good tank range on there. Going down onto the new model one, that basically streamlines all the clocks.
Yes.
You've got your rev counter up on the top, so you've got the sporty look, and you've got your miles per hour down the bottom here as well. All the functions on there, all you need to know, but in a nice, slim, easy to read package.
It's right in one nice central column as well, isn't it? So
yeah, no problem at all. And of course, if you're a new rider, if you look at the old bike, you can see where the differences are.
Yes, usually.
The clock's nice, it's wide, and it looks laid out really well. But the fact of the matter is, you haven't got one central place that you're looking at all the time.
Yeah.
So they've basically just trimmed it basically.
Yeah, it's nice actually. You can see why they've done that. It's much more ergonomic, like designed as well, isn't it? All in one place.
That's right. Come a bit further down the bike, what you get is that when we get under the seat in these things, drop the seat out. Now, you have a little unit here, and what that does, it props the tank up for when it's being serviced.
Yeah.
But the fuse box is detachable. You can slot it to one side, and that'll actually give you more storage space.
Yeah, there's a bit of space in there. Yeah.
So if you're a new rider, your waterproofs, your disc lock, maybe even your naan bread from the
Yeah.
curry house that you haven't eaten.
Yeah.
Put it in there. So it's
like
all
that.
there. It's all there. And I say you can buy all the sporty bits to make it look better on the older models, but you can actually buy it with all the kit in straight out of the box.
Sweet.
So you can buy it. You can buy it with the tail unit.
Yeah.
Take the grab rail off, and it looks even sportier.
Yeah, totally.
Nice sound to it as well. That's probably the reason. Maybe some of the older guys who've been riding bikes for a while.
Yeah.
The bike.
Yeah.
It's got a bit more soul to it with the V-twin engine.
Yeah.
The other thing about the V-twin, really, you want to come to, is probably the torque. Really, it doesn't actually, when you're riding it, it doesn't feel flat in any kind of way.
Yeah.
Where maybe a single cylinder would be flat, but got a bit of torque to it.
Yeah.
The V-twin's got plenty of torque, and if you jump off this and jump onto the Phaser or the Bandit,
Yeah.
they'll feel quite flat afterwards.
Yeah, totally.
But it's a 650cc engine. It's got plenty of go in it.
Yeah, cool.
135 mile an hour top speed, but of course you'll be keeping it to 60.
Of course, obviously.
And as I say, sound on it, it's quite
have a
nice.
listen.
Now this is a standard one.
Yeah.
Now the great thing about this one
Nice bird, isn't it?
it's not too high on the red. It's got a nice burble, nice sound to it. And probably for your older guys, when they were riding around on twins years ago, they like that feel, they like the sound. It's
slightly
got a bit of
retro.
soul and a bit of character to it.
No, I like it. I'm looking forward to getting on it.
One thing a lot of the guys will do is remove the can.
Yeah.
V-twins tend to be stifled a little bit.
Yeah.
So they'll remove the can, put a sportier can on,
Yeah.
which will be sounds even better.
Yeah.
But that tends to release straight away on a V-twin.
Yeah.
On a smaller CC one like this, 5 or 6 brake horsepower
Straight away, yeah.
And it'll free up the revs. It'll be a lot quicker on the revs on the take-up. So that's one thing a lot of the guys do tend to change. But the basic bike, unchanged for quite a few years. Major difference between that one and this one. There's updates to the engine.
Yep.
And it's got fuel injection. So again, you haven't got to mess around
Smoother.
with carburetors and all that sort of stuff. And it just feels right.
Wicked. Well, Jase, thank you as always, mate.
Thank you.
I think it's time I head out on it and have a little go for myself then. So just returned from Streetbike with the SV650S. First impressions very quickly, because obviously I'm going to be riding the CBR600RR for the next few days. Brilliant, V-twin engine, just what Jase was saying, a lot punchier, a lot more torque. It's kind of weird, it feels almost more old school because it's not got the smoothness of the 4 cylinder, but you can really give it some because of that nice grunty sound. Really looking forward to getting back on this, but as I mentioned, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, it's all about the CBR600RR. So until next time, my friends, it's time for me to go and DJ at the Wharf in Warsaw. Ride safe, amigos.